Hi, I'm Perry Williamson. We've been serving the Dublin Lawrence community for over 90 years here at Williamson's Bakery. We specialize in donuts, cakes, pies, cupcakes, cookies, birthday cakes. They're our business, not a hobby. And don't forget our large selection of cheese straws. For special orders, contact us on Facebook, Instagram, or better yet, just come get you some. When you stop by, be sure to try our all-new Pig in the Blankets. We have bacon, sausage, and chicken. We're located at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, Dublin, Georgia. For the hot, freshest donuts, come to Williamson's Bakery. We proudly support our area athletics.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I am your host, Pat Brock. We're here at the beautiful Fred Roberts Hotel downtown, and we are, yes, still talking about these great mothers. We've got a lot of people from the community coming in, sharing about their mothers. And, of course, we've got the First Family brothers with us here. We've got the best boys. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing very well. Now, listen, we all know your mom from the outward standpoint, but you guys, you know the real deal.
That's right.
All right, share with us, okay? Talk to us about your family, what family means to you, and your mom, Miss Seal.
All right. My mom has always taken very good care of us. She's pretty much the caretaker of the whole family, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She keeps my dad in line too, and she's a very good cook. She's a very loving mom.
Mm-hmm.
Very sincere, very patient. Has to be patient with us.
Yeah.
And then very hardworking too.
Yeah. And what qualities about your mom do you think that you have? Because I know we talked before, you're more like your dad.
Right.
But what qualities about your mom do you have?
Definitely not the patience. But let's see. What do you think, Phil?
As far as your qualities?
What qualities does he have, Phil?
You've got the same color hair, I think.
There you go. That's about it.
That's about it.
As long as it's something, right?
There you go.
And you know, when you think about Mother's Day, when you were younger, you know, you were a certain way with your mom.
Right.
And now that you've gotten older, you're a young man, you know.
Right.
Tell us about some of the special times that you've shared with her.
All right. Yeah, I'm still a mama's boy no matter how old I get.
Right.
But we definitely have a special relationship. She's the one I call and talk to about any problems I'm having or the good times too.
Yeah.
And she always takes my side on anything. So
Always.
even when I was younger or now, they accuse me of if they ever want something special to eat for a meal,
Right.
they'll tell me what they want so I can tell her and she'll cook it.
And she does?
That's right.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
You hear that, Phil?
I hear it.
All right. Talk to everybody about your relationship. Of course, you being an older brother. You know, the older, you know, I've said this before, that the older ones kind of experience things a little different way.
Sure,
You know, so
sure.
share with us, okay?
So my mom's always been special to me just because of the fact she always sticks up for us. And
Yeah.
she kind of keeps us in line, like George said. She's kind of the glue that keeps everybody together.
Right,
Whenever
right.
we're having arguments or disagreements. She kind of keeps everybody focused and on track. So she's special in that way. And then also just seeing the love that she has for my two kids and the way that she treats them reminds me a lot of the way she would treat us growing up.
That's good. And, you know, and to see that at the stage now, her being able to be a grandmother.
That's right.
And it takes a little bit of the pressure off of her, too. You know?
Sure.
Now, Phil, can you remember some childhood memories of your family, your get-togethers that were pretty special for you?
Definitely. You know, especially around the holidays at Christmas, that was always special. My mom's a teacher, so some of my fondest memories were during the summertime.
Yeah.
She'd have the whole summer off, and she'd be with George and myself, and we could go to the library, just simple things that today seem to mean a lot more.
That's good.
That we enjoyed looking back.
And, you know, because you have a great mom, you know, you're a husband. So
That's
tell
right.
us about your wife and the relationship that she has with her kids, with y'all's kids.
Well, you can really see the love that she has for both the kids, and that she takes their side much like George does with my mom all the time. So it's truly an endearing love that she has, and it's something you can see.
Yeah. That's nice. It's evident that way.
That's right.
Now, George, baby boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Lord. Tell us about how family is when you all get together. What is it like for a best family gathering?
Usually, there's always a big crowd that probably my dad has invited 100 people, and then he'll tell my mom the day before so
Nice.
she can start getting ready a little bit.
Nice.
And then typically, Mama's in the kitchen cooking the meal, and Daddy's entertaining everybody, and then Mama will be the last one to serve her plate always,
of
making
course.
sure everybody else gets fed.
Of
And-
course.
but she's, yeah.
Cleans it up. Oh,
And then she
Lord, y'all
cleans
was
up.
so rotten.
She'll clean up while we're watching football or something.
Wow.
She's very good to us.
She is. And, you know, it's like when you were little, like my kids, you know, if they were little, so they would like write me little messages, make me little cards. Do you remember times like that where you used to do that?
Yes, birthdays and Mother's Day is
Yeah.
another example. Daddy'd always wait till the last minute to take us anywhere. So
Isn't that so? The day of.
some of the past Mother Days gifts may not have been as good, but we're
Right.
trying to play catch up now.
But you all know that that's, you know, it didn't even matter to her. You know,
That's
it was
right.
like just the fact that you all took the time out to do something for her.
That's right.
And that made it special. I don't know about her, but I actually save all my little letters.
Really?
I do. And so listen, now's the chance for you two boys to look into that camera and just give this special message, whatever you want to say to your mom and your wife, to let them know what you feel about them, how you feel about them, and how special they are. Because I know it's sometimes difficult to just put it all into words,
Right.
but just kind of do your best.
All right.
There's Miss Seal right there looking right at us.
All right. Happy Mother's Day. We love you, and we always want you around and always want you to keep cooking for us and taking care of us. So, and we need to return the favor too. Anytime you need something, you just let us know. We love you.
Very good, very good.
CC, thanks for doing everything you do for us. I can see the love through the kids, and it actually through Daphne too. You tend to rub off on her. She's both of you are great mothers, and we appreciate everything you do for us. And thanks for everything. We love you, and happy Mother's Day.
Beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much, fellas.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, Miss Seal. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
These are the best boys, ladies and gentlemen.
Legal matters require a highly qualified team to guide you through our complex legal system. Count on Smith Garner with over 90 years of trial experience, representing you in personal injury, criminal, and divorce cases. Call 304-1451. Smith Garner. Real lawyers, real experience, real results.
This has been so much fun, just getting the opportunity to meet some great people and just let them share about their mothers. Now we've got the Lee sisters with us. Hi, girls.
Hey, Miss Pat.
Hi, girls. Now listen, I love your mom very much. She's very special to me, so I can only imagine what you two have to say about her. All right, we'll start with you, Krista. Kind of share with us about your relationship with your mom and growing up in your household. And now where you are, you're getting ready to graduate from high school.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us.
Well, my family, I'm the third daughter of 4 girls, so that definitely was a challenge in itself for my parents.
Yeah.
My mom is just the glue that holds our family together.
Oh,
She's
wow.
so sweet, so genuine. She's just a phenomenal mother.
And now, who has the qualities of your mom?
Me, I'm the most like my mom. We are the same person.
Really?
It's crazy, yes.
And tell me about what makes your mom so special. Like these qualities that you have that are matching hers, what are they?
We both wear our heart on our sleeve. We're very
Yeah.
compassionate and emotional people. We just care so much for other people, and
Yeah.
it's just, we want the best for others, and that's definitely something I get from my mom.
That's good. So Maddie must be like the Rock of Gibraltar then. Talk to us, Maddie.
I'm similar to my mom. I
Yeah.
am. I care about people a lot. I'm very compassionate, but I'm also stubborn, and she's not.
Interesting.
Yeah, I definitely get my stubbornness from my dad. But she's an amazing mom. She is one of my best friends. I know that I can always count on her to be there to listen to me, to help me out of a problem. She might not agree with it, but she'll always be there to help me.
Yeah.
She is honestly, she's my rock. She's my role model.
Wow. And, to have a mom like that, one you can confide in, one that you can lean on, I mean, that's so special. Now, growing up, girls, now that you're, of course, in the adulthood phase, getting there, how was it for you? Like, what special times did you share with your mom that you think about sometimes?
Definitely one fond memory, going back to, like, she's always there for me. We used to have a dog. He was a yellow lab. His name was Harley. I was about 4 at the time. And I decided it'd be a good idea to take him on a walk by myself.
At 4 years old?
Yes, at 4 years old.
Okay.
And Harley was the same size as her.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, he was. So we're walking, everything's good. Then Harley decides that he wants to go and run. Well,
Lord,
I didn't decide to run, and he's dragging me behind him.
Oh my God.
Yes, and my mom they're the rescue for me. They got Harley to stop running, and my mom was there for me to help me bandage up any cuts or scrapes that I got.
God, look at there. See, we're nurses and everything, not
Yes,
just
ma'am.
teachers, are we? And what about you now? Do you have a story like that to share with us?
Oh.
Tell
Mine isn't as extravagant as
Right,
Maddie's
right,
story,
right.
but I just remember just about every night going and crawling in my mom's bed,
Yeah.
sleeping with her. She's my cuddle buddy anytime during the day. I
Oh
just
my
go
gosh.
and sit with my mom, and that's just what we do, just spend time with her.
And that's so special. But now you girls are getting ready to transition. And so therefore your relationship with your mom is taking a little bit of a shift because you're going into the
National Guard.
National Guard very soon, right?
Yes, ma'am. I leave in July.
Oh my gosh. And the next month.
I
after
am
that.
going to Georgia Southern in August.
All right. Now, what are you girls going to do to still try to make sure that you maintain that bond, that connection with your mom?
Well, me and my mom text every day. Not only do I see her every day at home, but we text throughout the day every day. So I'm definitely going to continue that and call her as much as I can.
All right. And what about you?
Well, I'm at basic. There's no technology, so I won't be able to call my mom whenever I want to or text her. But I will be able to write her letters, which I will
Okay.
do constantly.
Good, good, good. You're going to stay connected. All right. Now, girls, this is your moment where you get to look into that camera and say whatever special message that you want your mom to hear from you. So she doesn't know that you're here, right?
Right.
Oh, my Lord. Okay. Who wants to go first?
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Okay. We'll go with you, Maddy Lee.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you so much, and I'm so thankful for you always being there for me. And I know you'll continue to be as I transition into my next chapter of my life.
Beautiful.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you just for everything that you do for me. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. I love you so much.
All right. And you know I love you, girl. All right. Thank you. These are the Lee sisters, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We've got Miss Nelda's baby girl with us, an only child,
Yes.
Layla. How are you, Layla?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Doing very well. Now, Layla, we just want you to kind of share with us about you, about your family, and that special relationship that you have with your mom.
Okay. Well, my name's Layla, so I'm from Wrightsville. I'm 23. I'm an only child, like Miss Patricia said. And growing up, it was a little bit hard because I wanted that sibling connection, but I got to have that awesome connection with my mom that I couldn't have with a sibling, and it really benefited me in the 23 years that I've been living.
Oh,
so.
my gosh. And so can you think of like a childhood memory that was really special between you and your mom?
I think one of the greatest things is my mom always gave unconditional love, and anytime I needed a pick-me-up, she was always there, and we would always go to the beach, and we would have really good times together, and I'm very thankful for that.
That's
for
good.
sure.
Now, what's her personality like? And do you have some of those same
I
same
am my
character-
mom to a T.
Wow.
Yes.
We're meeting a lot of mini mamas here.
My mom is very spontaneous, very sporadic. She's always smiling, and she loves to give the shirt off her back, and that is definitely the person that I've grown to be. And she's full of personality, and I hope that I can grow up to be just like her when
Well,
I'm older.
You know, I've met you, and I've met you in your arena of customer service, and I'm telling you, you've always left a lasting impression on me.
Oh, thank
so
you.
your mama's doing something right, girl.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And no, so here it is, it's Mother's Day. you know, and of course you're getting ready to transition, you're working 2 jobs, you're getting ready to start college, you know, dental hygienist school. And so your relationship with your mom is shifting from when you were a baby and then the, you know, high schooler, and now you're a young adult, you're doing your own thing. What do you like to do with your mom to still have that mother-daughter time?
To be honest with you, I just love to stay at home with her. I love to just sit at home and watch movies with her. If we go shopping or go out to dinner, that's lovely. But having that one-on-one connection with her is golden. It's definitely something I won't ever forget.
That's so sweet. Now, do you think that you're going to want to be a mom one day?
I definitely hope so, if God is willing to give me that gift, and I hope that I'm half of the woman that she is, for sure.
That's so special. Now, here it is, Layla. This is your opportunity to look into that camera. Nelda's watching us. We're quite sure of that.
Right.
Give your mom a message to let her know how you feel about her and how special she truly is. Because, you know, Mother's Day, yeah, it comes around once a year.
Right.
But at the same time, we should be celebrating one another every chance that we get. So here we go. Layla Paul, talk to your mama.
Well, happy Mother's Day, Mom. I'm so grateful and thankful for you. I definitely couldn't ask for a better role model and mother, all in one person. I hope I'm, you know, the person that you are when I'm older, and I don't have much to say. I'm just thankful.
That was so much, and we're thankful. We're thankful for all of the things that your mom has instilled within you so that you could be the beautiful young woman you are today.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Layla Paul.
Vote for and elect Century 21 Durden Corrigay as your real estate agency. Count on expert advice on all things real estate from Century 21 Durden Corrigay. Broker George Durden. Cast your vote by dropping by 1700 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin, logging on to c21dublin.com, or call 272-1535. Proud to be American and the #1 realty company in Dublin and Lawrence County. This real estate ad paid for by Century 21 Durden Corrigay.
You know, this can sometimes get pretty emotional when you're talking about your moms. And, you know, just today it's been so special meeting people, talking about their moms, and just some of the memories that they've shared as little children, and then having to transition into adulthood. Now, these twins right here, AKA my niece and nephew, I mean, I remember when they were born. And so I've, you know, with you all being my family, I mean, you know, this is very special to have you guys to come on here and share. So listen, first of all, tell us a little bit about you, some things that you've got going on in life, and then let's talk about your relationship with your mom. Temperance, you ready?
Yeah.
Lead the way for us.
All right. Let me go with it. All right. Hi, my name is Temperance. I'm 22. I attend Georgia Southern, and I'm a member of the National Guard. And I enjoy sports very, very much, and movies.
Like the Avengers.
Yeah, like the Avengers.
Now, Temperance, tell us about the relationship that you have with your mom. And, of course, with you being twins, I mean, you've had to share a lot of things growing up, right?
Yeah, well, me and Joye, we have different relationships with our mom, but, I mean, you know, the love is still there. It's all the same. Like, they're best friends, and, you know, I'm kind of doing my own thing at the house. But it's still like especially like when she cooks for us or whatever. So I really love that.
Yeah.
Like we don't watch movies or nothing together, but we talk, you know, and we'll do stuff together. So it's really just a joy to see her be happy. So.
And you know, relationships with your mom with the boys is much different from the girls, so that's understandable. I mean, you came to my house the other night and you're like, Mama cooks the best grits. And the thing was, I wasn't even offended because she does. And you
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's stuff like that, you know. Like, I mean, we don't really watch shows and stuff together, but, you know, like we talk about certain stuff.
Yeah.
And we, you know,
What kind
communicate.
of qualities does your mom have that you think are really special?
Well, she's pretty charismatic, and like the way she leads and innovates when she talks to people. She's pretty driven, and she always like represents, you know, Christ very well and stuff like that. So.
Preacher's kid, you are. Joye, talk to us about things that you've been involved in and share with us about the relationship and that bond that you have with your mom, okay?
I'm a recent Georgia Southern graduate. I graduated last Saturday. Go Southern. I work at the church a lot. I help out. I teach the little disciples at church, so that keeps me pretty busy. I help my mom out in every way that I can since she's a pastor. So, yeah.
And what's your, Temperance was talking about your relationship and how she's your best friend.
Yeah.
Tell us about what makes your mom so special, and what are some of the special times that you like to share with your mom?
She's special. Just I don't know. She's an awesome person. I always tell her she's just yeah. She's such a great role model. She always, if she's telling me to do something, I know that she's done it or will do it. She's so sacrificial. She always, if it's something someone needs, she'll put herself on the back burner to do it. We spend time together all the time. So whenever I'm home, we're watching TV together or going shopping or something. So yeah.
I invited them over to the house to have like breakfast for dinner, and of course Temperance is over there, and I said, "Where's Joy and your mom?" "Oh, they're in bed watching a movie." I'm like, "Really?" But I think that that's pretty special, because you guys are now 22, you're going to be 23 years old soon, and so you are evolving, and so your life is changing, and so it's important to really know and acknowledge what a person means to you. And so, Temperance, can you think about when you were little, because, you guys, they're featured in this editions of the magazine. Is it Lawrence? Was it Lawrence?
Faith, Hope, and Love.
Faith, Hope, and Love, where your mom wrote a story talking about you two and how you were born premature, 2.5 months early. You're like 2.5 weeks apart.
Yeah, 16 days.
16 days apart. And so that's like almost unheard of. And I remember when you guys were born, first when you were born, right? And I came to the hospital because my son Joshua is 2 weeks older than you, and I brought little Joshua's in, and you were still in the tummy, honey. You were still holding on, and I brought Joshua into the hospital to see your mom, and she held him because she couldn't hold you yet, and I have like pictures of that. And so, yes, so we've been there. I mean, your mom and I, we've been pregnant at the same time. And so what is it that you remember about your childhood that was so special between that bond with you and your mama? Something you've done.
Well, like, let's see, special. I mean, this is so much stuff, It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to pick like one particular thing.
I've got one.
Which one?
We would, everywhere we'd be stationed.
Oh, yeah,
you guys would load up.
Yeah, we always come to see y'all wherever y'all be, whether it be 2 hours away or 15 hours away. That's always fun to go do. But I guess my favorite thing from my mom and me, I guess, is when she makes breakfast. Just because I really love the way she makes her breakfast. Like, she gets her grits and the cheese and the bacon and sausage and all that stuff. Just be real good, and I just enjoy that because it's time together.
Yeah, and it's those little things, because it's not always about the big things, but those little things. Like, you love the way your mama cooks breakfast, and so that's something special. And sure enough, whenever you come home or whatever, she's gonna want to do that for you, and I know she has a busy schedule, but I know that she sacrifices a lot for her family and for the people around her. Joy, what can you think of when you were little, that time that you've spent with your mom that was so special?
It would definitely be going to JCPenney and Belk. When I was like all through school, I remember everyone would always say, "Joy, where'd you get that from?" And every time it would be JCPenney or Belk, because me and my mom would go all the time. Right. We lived in Belk basically, so that's one of my favorites.
And still today, you still love Belk.
Yeah.
And so, and with you all, there's a special added pressure on you, being, part of the first family of our church, the House of Refuge Ministries International, and your dad being being the senior elder. How do you kind of balance all of that? Because college life, military life, and still the responsibilities sometimes that you have to the church and to the family, and how you have to sacrifice your family time sometimes for the people in the congregation, for us. How do you handle that?
Well, now we're just, kind of used to it. I mean, because 15 years this year, so we're really just used to it. I mean, it's kind of like secondary responsibilities, you know. So it's always, a joy to help.
And every time I see you in the sound booth, I'd be like, oh, my baby. I sometimes feel like I'm a second mom to them for some reason. I don't know why, but I just do. And so, Joy, what about you? Because you say, I mean, you do a lot of work in the church as well. I mean, you go above and beyond with those little kids, you know, and to see you with the behind the scenes work, how do you balance all of that and to still be able to have that connection with your mother?
I just look at it as we're doing what needs to be done. I guess it's for the greater good, and so we always keep that first and remember, hey, this is something that's going to benefit others, and then we benefit ourselves by watching a movie or something.
There you go. And not coming to my house.
I mean, sometimes.
All right, guys, and you know, and so these are special times. So thank you so much for sharing your mom with so many people, with her with National Day of Prayer, you know, on the board of the ABC Women's Clinic. Like, she's constantly giving herself to the community. And so for the ones out there that have mothers or family that work in the community, public service, thank you. Thank you for sharing them with us, because we know sometimes it's very difficult to have that family time. And so you all are making it work, and we as a community appreciate you so much. All right, Temperance, now's your chance. You're going to give your mom her Mother's Day message. You've shared some things with us already, but now, as though she's watching this, talk to your mama, okay?
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I really appreciate the way that you carry yourself. You're always there for me and Joy and our family. You're very supportive, and I love you very much.
Beautiful. All right, Joy, you ready?
Yep. Okay. Hey, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for always being such an awesome role model and for always just setting a great example for us. And thank you for always remembering, you know, families first and then work in communities. So even though those are big responsibilities, you never put us to the side. You always make sure you handle everything at home first. So thank you for that, and we love you so much. Bye.
Very good. And you know I'm crazy about you, Pastor Dorothy Lee Simmons. Of course, growing up in a household of 14 siblings, you being number 9, and I think you're the first one born in a hospital.
Yeah.
Or number 10, one of them you brag about. But thank you so much for being such a mentor to me spiritually. Thank you for showing me how to do makeup when I was a little kid, and I'd watch you put your makeup on. And thank you for always being my pastor. No matter what I went through in college, you were always so encouraging to me. And now to see your kids and how they're flourishing, we know that it's because of having a woman of God in their lives like you, leading and guiding them. So thank you both so much.